Something big is brewing in Shiba Inu. One analyst just dropped a massive bombshell. Around 500 trillion of Shiba Inu are preparing. The charts are aligning. We are seeing a repeat of a historic run forming today. This could make a lot of you millionaires. And time is running fast. What is happening? And how is this a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Something insane is happening with Shiba Inu today. Its price is shooting up, already climbing nearly 7% just today alone. But here's the wildest part. What if I told you this is just the beginning? Yep, I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. According to one analyst, Shiba Inu is not just having a good day, it's repeating history. And not just any history. We're talking about a pattern that, last time it showed up, created millionaires. That's right. And the signs are all there. Today, we might be witnessing the early stages of something huge. But before we dive into what this pattern actually means, let's take a look at what's going on with Shiba Inu's price right now. You could call it the calm before the storm. Things are heating up, and the energy is building. The market's feeling that tension, that buzz, like something big, is right around the corner. Another analyst is pointing to something super interesting on the chart. He says Shiba Inu is showing signs of a very strong, bullish entry point. That means, in simple terms, it's flashing green lights for those who know what to look for. According to his outlook, Shiba Inu's price could be headed toward a major breakout. He's suggesting it might push into a range that hasn't been seen in a long time. Levels that could stir up a lot of hype and momentum. And remember, we're not just talking about tiny little moves here. If this momentum holds and this pattern keeps playing out like it did before, we could be looking at a massive move. Something that could multiply current prices many, many times over. So yeah, it might sound unbelievable. But when you look at the charts, the patterns, and the energy building up right now, it actually starts to make a lot of sense. And if you thought today's pump was impressive, just wait until you hear this. As Shiba Inu starts climbing back into the green, market analysts are watching one particular zone like hawks. Right now, over 500 trillion Shiba Inu token are sitting right at a major resistance level. This is the kind of area where the price usually struggles to break through. But if it does, it could be a total game changer. According to some fresh data from Into the Block, nearly 540 trillion Shiba Inu are being held by over 145,000 different wallets, all around the same average price point. That's a massive cluster of holders. It's like this pressure cooker moment. Everyone's watching and waiting to see if the bulls have what it takes to push through. If Shiba Inu breaks above this zone, it won't just be a small win. It would basically erase months of downward movement. It would flip the script completely and set the stage for Shiba Inu to charge toward much higher levels. Some analysts are already calling for a move that could take it back to a price area we haven't seen in a long time. And if that happens, it could absolutely ignite the market again. Just think about it. Hundreds of trillions of tokens, thousands of holders, and all of it coming to a boiling point. This isn't just another day in the market. This is one of those moments that could become legendary in the Shiba Inu story. And all of this starts to make even more sense when you look at what just happened today. Shiba Inu holders are breaking records right now, literally. The growth we're seeing isn't just in the price, it's in the community itself. The number of people holding Shiba Inu is skyrocketing, and today marked a massive milestone. Just earlier, Lucy, one of the Shiba Inu team members, posted something big on X. She announced that Shiba Inu has officially passed over 1.5 million on-chain holders. That's absolutely huge. Since launching back in late 2020, the community has just kept growing, and now we're closing in on 2 million holders. That's wild. It shows how strong the belief is in this project. From early believers to brand new faces joining the ride. And it's not just people holding either. The entire Shiba Inu network has been buzzing. There's been over 15 million transfers recorded. Wallets, exchanges, DeFi moves, you name it. That's some serious activity. It shows people aren't just holding Shiba Inu. They're using it, trading it, moving it around. The ecosystem is alive and thriving. And let's not forget, all this is happening as the broader crypto market is catching fire again. Everything's picking up, and Shiba Inu is riding that wave beautifully. Plus, with ongoing efforts like the burn strategy that keeps cutting down the token supply, it's clear the Shiba Inu team isn't just watching from the sidelines. They're actively building and pushing for long-term value. Lucy even teased the next major target, 2 million holders. And at the pace we're going right now, That number doesn't seem far off at all. The community's fired up, the momentum is real, and people are feeling bullish. So when you put all this together, price action, resistance levels, community growth, network activity, it all paints one picture. Shiba Inu isn't just alive, it's roaring. This could be the beginning of something massive. And in fact, we're already seeing just how massive this really is. Because one analyst just revealed something pretty mind-blowing for Shiba Inu. And he's not the only one. A bunch of analysts are starting to agree that Shiba Inu could be gearing up for a major spike in the days ahead. Just a few days ago, crypto strategist Patrick Schmidt made a really interesting comparison. He looked at what Shiba Inu is doing right now and lined it up with how things looked right before that massive rally back in 2021. You remember that one? Shiba Inu basically exploded out of nowhere. Schmidt tweeted about how back in April 2021, everything felt quiet, like nothing was happening. Then suddenly, boom, Shiba Inu went on a crazy run and kicked off one of the wildest bull runs in recent crypto history. He's not saying it'll play out exactly the same, but the vibe, the setup, it's eerily similar. And a lot of people are starting to see it. Another analyst, Ali Martinez, also spotted something big. On the charts, he found a classic buy signal using the indicator. This thing has been known to show up right before major price jumps. Plus, he pointed out a crossover and an RSI that's climbing higher. All signs that bullish momentum is building fast. Even more, Shiba Inu just reclaimed an important moving average level, which traders usually take as a sign that something big could be coming soon. On top of that, the price chart is starting to form a bullish channel, a classic sign of strength. And if this momentum keeps picking up, we could be looking at a retest of those recent highs, maybe even something way bigger. And here's why this is so crazy. Back in 2021, people literally went from investing just $100 to waking up a few days later with 10,000. That's how fast things moved. That's how insane that rally was. A lot of people made life-changing money overnight. So if history does repeat itself here, even in a slightly different way, this could be one of those moments that turns everyday holders into millionaires again. And yeah, it's absolutely wild to think about, but it's not impossible. And let's not forget, just when things are heating up, guess who's back? Satoshi Kusama. He just announced he's getting back to work. That kind of leadership showing up at this moment? That's no coincidence. It's powerful. It's the kind of boost that can give this rally even more fuel. And it makes all of this feel like it's still early. And here's the thing that really brings it all together. Lucy posted another tweet that might just justify everything we've been seeing. She said, "It takes years. Then it happens all at once." Simple, right? But when you really think about it, that one line might be the key to this whole puzzle. Because yeah, Shiba Inu has been building quietly for a while now, expanding, growing the community, pushing through the ups and downs. And now, it feels like everything's aligning. Price action heating up. Analysts spotting bullish signals, massive token movements, and huge resistance levels being tested. And the Shiba Inu team stepped up again. So maybe Lucy's tweet isn't just a random thought. It could be a hint, a confirmation even, like this is it. The moment it all starts to move fast. And when you put all of this together, the price push we saw earlier, the trillions of tokens sitting at that resistance zone, the explosion in holder numbers, the analyst predictions, the crazy similarities to 2021. Satoshi is back in the spotlight. And now Lucy dropping that kind of message? It really feels like something big is brewing. Like we're standing right on the edge of something we'll be talking about for a long time. So, whether you've been riding with Shiba Inu since day one, or you're just tuning in now, this might be one of those moments. The kind you don't want to miss. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Shiba Inu update might make you lose money. So don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.